I don't know, man. It's like you in the Matrix or something, right?
Yeah. You wish you can tap into that shit more often.
All my superpowers just came back, and I'm like, I ain't missing.
Probably shot my right hand the whole game.
It's like every move, every step, every decision that you make.
Because of that, I was just in a different space.
It's a rhythm that you really can't explain, but you don't want it ever to end.
It's more a mental state of mind than anything. When you're in the zone, you know it's going in. It's an awesome feeling.
There's a moment in basketball that only a few players ever really reach. A moment where everything just clicks. The court doesn't feel like a court anymore. It feels familiar, like a place you've been your whole life. The crowd fades out, the noise disappears, and the game slows down in a way that doesn't make sense to anybody except the one living in it. Players call it the zone. And it's not just about making shots or feeling confident. It's deeper than that. Your thoughts get quiet, your body moves on its own. You're not overthinking, you're not forcing anything, you're just playing. Every dribble feels smooth, every move feels like the exact right move. Every shot feels like it's going in before you even release it. And the crazy part is how calm it feels. There are no nerves, no rush. A lot of players spend their whole careers trying to feel that even one time. But the legends, the guys we never stop talking about, they learn how to get back to it. Not by luck, not by accident, they just knew how to find that space again. And when they were in it, nothing bothered them. The defense didn't matter, the crowd didn't matter. It was just basketball, pure and straightforward at its highest level. So before we hear from legends, let's start with what the zone feels like for regular players. The guys who touch it even for just a moment.
He's in that zone you talked about, Steve. Oh, brother, Person nails it from 3.
For the NBA's elite, it's a basketball phenomenon that only a select few can experience.
Look out, Person puts up a 3. Look out, he's in a zone.
Being in the zone means that every time you touch the ball, you want to get it to the hoop as quickly as possible, go out and play some defense and get the ball back and shoot it again. You realize that nobody in the league for that day or that particular 48 minutes can stop you.
Price pops out, needs a screen, gets it for the 3. Foul! Price again! And this one's tied!
As a player, you know, that doesn't happen that often, you know, but there's certain times when you're really shooting the ball well and you feel like every shot you're going to shoot is going in, and it's a great feeling to have. When you're in that zone, I really wasn't calling for the ball. You get it more through the flow of the game.
You know, when he made the 1-3 from about 7-8 feet from behind the three-point line, and I just called a timeout, and I just shook my head. I said, we gotta take maybe 2 timeouts.
Here's Spray for 3, left side, good! Oh, is he in his zone? Starks for 3 for the record, yes! John Starks! Manning to the fadeaway, deep cuts, and the ball!
It's a feeling when you get the ball, no matter what type of shot you take, no matter if you're off balance or if you get bumped or shoot with your left hand or your right hand, it's going to find a way to go in the hoop.
The feeling is unexplainable because it's like a movie. It's like when you're watching a movie, you know, when they break it down in slow motion.
Into Barrows, gets the shot away.
When you feel like you're definitely in control and everything that night has to go through you. If it doesn't go through you, it can't work. So that's like having a God complex of being in the zone.
Person one of the threes at 5. He's got 6. The rifleman right between the eyes.
You think he's feeling it?
We start with one of the greatest clutch shooters the game has ever seen. A man who never believed a game was over, not even with seconds left. Reggie Miller, 8 points, 9 seconds. This is what the zone looks like when time stops responding to reality.
Game that's seen nearly 60 fouls called. Actually, that is short of the record for both teams in a playoff game. Miller for 3, and he got it.
So now we have our worst inbounder, Anthony Mason, take it out.
Greg Anthony was wide open. I threw it to him. He slipped.
And I kind of see his foot stumble just a little bit as he's taking the ball out.
Reggie absolutely shoves Greg Anthony.
It was the best chest pass from either team.
Help. Oh, he threw it away. Reggie for 3. Boom, baby. It's a tie ball game. Unbelievable. Reggie Miller scoring 8 points in the final seconds.
Mason choked and do it to me. I hit a three. John Starks choked. We came up big.
I said to myself, if we got a quick three and cut it to three, then we're gonna have to play the free throw game. So when we got the first three, I was like, okay, that's what happened. And I remember they didn't have any timeouts. And then Anthony Mason was taking out the ball. So obviously everyone's pressuring up. And we did a great job of overplaying. And then when Mace threw me that pass, it felt like it was in slow motion, like, and I knew immediately, catch, dribble, get behind the three, and tie it up.
No one has ever made the game look as effortless as this man, the greatest shooter to ever touch a basketball, Stephen Curry. For him, the zone is repetition becoming poetry.
It's kind of just muscle memory, but a lot of it's just finding a rhythm. Sometimes when you get hot like that, you really don't see anything but the rim, and you just try to stay on balance and get to your spot.
And catch the ball, and you maybe made one or two in a row, and this is in practice or a game, whatever the case is, but mostly in the game, like, everything else does not exist. The only thing that exists is as long as I can get this shot off and it's not gonna get blocked, the rim feels like the ocean. And it's one of the most rewarding feelings for us and, you know, myself and other great shooters. Like, that's all you work for, is the muscle memory and the mechanics that develops that confidence, so that when you're in the game, like, you're not surprised you're in those moments, but when it happens, it's like, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. You've seen Klay Thompson scored whatever, 37 and a quarter, you know, 60 and three quarters. You know, when I had 60 in one game, it's literally the tangible physical sensation of all I need to do is just get this ball off my fingertips and it's gonna go in. Because you also know the opposite of that when you can't hit the broadside of a barn. And everything feels good, but the results aren't there. So that balance of like where you are on that spectrum is like the ultimate game within the game.
Then there's the zone born from belief, from refusing to be intimidated by the moment or the name on the other jersey. The pound for pound king, Allen Iverson, game one of the finals, and he made the world feel him.
Iverson, bothered by Lou. Iverson against Tyronn Lue. Baseline right, he backs up, he fires two ball. Got it again! He's way too good!
7 straight points by Iverson. Looked like he was dead in the water.
I can't tell you what the feeling was like. I can't duplicate it. I was in the moment. I just know he fell in front of me. I don't know how I even thought about stepping over him like that. I was just playing basketball.
Some players wait for their moment. This man could take it whenever he wanted. Tracy McGrady, 13 points in 35 seconds. The zone in its most electric form.
Fourth quarter come, we 35 seconds left, bro. I don't know what came over. You know what I mean? I literally don't know what came over. And it should have been more points than that because Bruce Bowen was fouling me every time I put the ball on the floor, right? So, first shot, get the ball at the top of the key, raise up, shoot a three in his face, right? Now, mind you, while all of this is taking place, there's thousands of people leaving, walking out this joint. But yeah, man, so I really don't know what came over me. It was just the will trying to win this game. I think when you look back at it, it's just the resilience that was shown in that moment of not shooting the ball well, but my teammates still, you know, relied on me to will us to a victory. And once I hit that second shot, which was a 4-point play on Tim Duncan, I knew I wasn't missing them. Because NBA players, you may not think, and I'm sure you're probably talking to JJ Redish crazy, like, guys can not have their supreme confidence throughout the whole game. Like, sometimes you lose, like, damn, I ain't really feeling it right now. My shot don't feel good. And you hesitant on some shots. So you lose a bit of that oomph that you have as a player. But when I hit that 4-point play, I got all my juice. All my superpowers just came back, and I'm like, I ain't missing.
But sometimes the zone is slower, smarter, more deliberate. A player who saw angles most couldn't. Paul Pierce, when he was locked in, the game played at his speed.
Man, I've been in the zone a lot. Like,
do you know when you're in the zone, you feel it, you're like, I can't miss?
Yeah, you know when you're in the zone. It's so surreal sometimes.
It is?
It's surreal.
Is there any rhyme or reason of how you like get into the zone? Or notice any trends or patterns?
No, it's unexplainable. It's like you don't even know, because if you could put yourself in the zone, you do it every night. But
be Michael Jordan.
You know, it's certain type of zones. Like, as good as like like I can have a good game and not be in the zone. You know, I don't know how to explain it though.
Yeah,
like,
no, that makes sense.
Like I've had a few good playoff moments where I was in the zone. That was one of them. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you in the Matrix or something, right? Right? But it won't last all game.
It won't last.
You know what I'm saying? It might, but it's gonna be for like a good stretch, say like a 5 or 6 minute stretch. It's crazy. I've actually had probably like 2 games where it lasted the whole game.
Which games?
So one game was the closeout game versus Philadelphia in the playoffs. It was the whole game.
Whole game.
It was unreal. And then Indiana, we played Indiana in the playoffs. It lasted like, well, it went for a whole quarter.
A whole quarter. That's a huge chunk.
That is a huge chunk. Actually, it went for a whole quarter because I was as cold as ice in the first half, and then the third quarter, it was just unreal.
And then, there are the ones who were so deep in the zone, they could change how they played just to prove a point. One of the coldest to ever do it, Larry Bird. The night he decided to play left-handed just because.
You're especially using your left hand.
Oh.
What compelled you to shoot so many field goals with your left in that game in particular?
I don't know. I had a good left hand around the basket, and they always, if you watch, if I remember the game correctly, they were forcing me left to help. And they wasn't getting there quick enough, so I had shots around 5-6 foot with my left hand. I felt more comfortable with my left hand there than I did my right. Then once I got started making a few, I just kept going. And some night it goes in, some night it don't. That night it happened to work out. But if I remember correctly, we won that game in overtime by like 1 point. So, you know, I probably shot with my right hand the whole game.
When obsession, work, and mindset align, the zone becomes something unstoppable, like when Kobe scored 81 points in a game.
But in that 81-point game, describe what you're feeling at the time when you're making the shots, because the shooting percentage was incredible. It was over 60% in that game.
Yeah, I was just feeling emotionally, the feeling I had was I could run all day. The basket is pretty big. I didn't feel like I was like in one of those zones where the basket just feels like a big bucket, but the basket felt bigger. And I could see everything that was going on before it was happening. I just know personally to score 81, you have to have so many things, going.
I used to watch, studying the games, the Bulls teams, and watching their demeanor, watching their composure, playing in a tough place in like Utah doing the finals and being down 17, but everybody was like this. Couldn't tell if they were down 17 or up 20 or a tie game. It never changed. And I was wondering why the hell that is. And that's when I started doing more research. And when Phil came, I immediately gravitated to it and then found myself accepting the challenge of finding what that space is. And for the 81-point game, man, to be honest, I wasn't even thinking about the game. My knee was hurting so much. I didn't know then, but I had a flap joint of cartilage stuck in my joint line. And so my mind was really trying to go to a place where I don't feel that pain. And the game started, and because of that, I was just in a different space. I wasn't worried about what was to come. I wasn't worried about what just happened. I was just here. And when you're just there in the moment, playing plays right in front of you, your focus is heightened because nothing else matters.
Then there's the zone of total control, seeing the floor like a chessboard, reading the game like a book. LeBron James. When he's in the zone, he decides how the story goes, like how he did Game 6 in Boston.
Yeah. You wish you can tap into that shit more often. You just, when it happens, you have no idea what the fuck is going on. That game I had in Boston, Game 6, down 3-2, it got to a point where I was just out there trying shit, one leg off the wrong foot, bump fades off my right shoulder. I'm not even a right shoulder bump fade guy.
When do you know you're in the zone while you're in it? Like, at what point?
I think I started the game like 8 for 8.
You don't know.
And every time I was shooting, it just felt so perfect, and it was barely touching the net, like going straight through like a bird, just go straight through the water. It's like one study that hasn't been tapped into. How can we tap in to the zone?
I don't know if you can.
You can't. I don't think it's the one thing that's never. You can't. You can't.
Once you have that, like, are you constantly chasing it? Is it something?
Oh, yeah, it's a drug.
You're striving for?
Definitely a drug. You wish the night never ends. When the game ends, I'm literally like sad. Like, I want to go again. I could literally go again. I could play a whole game right after the game ends.
We end with the one who understood the zone better than anyone. For him, it wasn't magic, it wasn't luck, it was a result of discipline, repetition, and showing up every single day, Michael Jordan. To him, the zone was simply the reward for the work.
Sometimes operate in a zone that seems to be reserved only for you. When you're there, Mike, in that zone, describe that feeling.
It's a great feeling. It's like every move, every step, every decision that you make, it's the right decision. And we all want to be in that zone quite often. How do you get to that zone? It's very intriguing. If anyone had the answer, I'm pretty sure you can bottle it and sell it, but I don't think anyone knows. I think it happens when you put forth the work ethics, and then next thing you know, you achieving what you always have worked hard to get, but you can't get it without putting forth the work.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and now I want to hear from you. Who's a player you've seen get in the zone in real time? Drop the name in the comments. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time.